What's up, boys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to do the best and fastest 90s you can possibly do. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys a few other tips and tricks you can do in 1v1s to maximize your chances of winning. Another thing, make sure you watch till the end because I hit a picture somewhere in the video, and if you say what it is in the comments, I'll pin your comment and sub back. Enjoy the video. The fastest way to do 90s is something called infinite 90s, and I'll show you guys how to do that if you don't already know how to do it. I'll show you guys the best and fastest way to do them. So, obviously, one ramp out, you're on 1, 2, 3 90s. Right? So I just did 3 90s, and 2 of them I jumped, and then 1 of them I didn't. So look, if you want, the best thing you guys can do here is slow down the video and just try to practice this, but 1, 2, and then no jump on the third. And then you walk up the ramp and then do the same thing, no jump on the third. 1, 2, no jump on the third. 1, 2, no jump on the third. And you just keep going, and you can do this forever and ever and ever and ever. And you don't have to turn off jump fatigue or anything weird like that. Jump fatigue is on, everything's all normal. A lot of people can do infinite 90s, but it's not just about if you can do them or not. It's about how fast you can do them and about how consistent you can do them. Right? So if I want, I can just kind of stay against the wall like this. Like, these are really slow because I'm kind of hugging the wall and I'm running a greater distance. But when you try to stay in the middle, sort of, and you don't touch the wall, you're going up way faster than if you were to be hugging the wall. So when you're practicing these, I want you guys to slow down the video and just look at the movement really closely and just practice it like as best as you can. It's definitely going to take a lot of time to get good at infinite 90s. It's definitely not going to happen in a minute. It could take hours or days. But once you get comfortable with them and good with them, something I really like to do, and I use this in starts, and not only just starts, I actually use this in fights as well, is when you do your infinite 90s, you do 1, 2, then you ramp out this, and then put a cone like that. What that's going to do, those cones, the reason why those cones are there is because when you're doing a 1v1 and you have the 2 ramps set up, this guy, the other guy, is gonna do his 90s, and then he has a cone right here, so he can't put a ramp here to block you off. So the cone is blocking his ramp. That's the whole point of putting the cone right here. Again, these aren't just for 1v1 starts. You can also use these in the middle of a 1v1. I'll roll some clips literally right now of me using infinite 90s in-game and getting height with them super fast. I know this guy's good. Another retake I like to do besides 90s is something like this right here. It's not really a super clean retake, but it does the job, kind of just going in circles with FIFO cones and triple edits. It keeps you super protected, and you go up pretty fast. And those are kind of the only 2 things that are super important, being super protected and, you know, going up super fast. So I really like that retake. It's one of my go-to retakes besides 90s. And that's about it in terms of retakes. Another super cool start that I love doing 1v1s, probably the best start in the game, actually, in my opinion, is you do 3 90s like this, you put 2 ramps out like this, make sure you have to put 2 like this, and then you put a cone here and drag it like that, and then go up and put walls like this. It's really kind of weird, but it's the best thing you can do. There's nothing that counters this start. They can't shoot you off spawn, like they can't really do anything to block this. Here, I'll do it in fast motion for you guys again, and I really want you guys to slow these things down and try to learn it slowly, because that's probably the best way you're going to learn is by watching other people do it. So I'll show you guys right here. Then you can actually turn these into infinite 90s. If the guy you're playing against is really good and he's super hard to, you know, get height against, you can even do those 90s that I just showed you, and then just keep 90ing into infinite 90s that I taught you earlier this video. So if you're into that, you know, that's a perfect way to get height pretty much every single time off spawn. Another thing, guys, like, it's super easy to learn, like, kind of build techniques and edit techniques because you can watch other people do it in slow motion and just keep practicing it and keep practicing it, and you'll learn it eventually. But as for shooting with your guns, that's more of something you do with experience. Like, you gotta play hundreds and hundreds of people to learn different play styles and read your opponents and get angles, and that's not really something you can learn off a video, but you can definitely learn, you know, how to do faster 90s and how to get the, you know, do the best start in a 1v1 off a video 100%. So that's what I'm kind of trying to teach you guys in this video. And as for, you know, getting angles and being better strategically in a 1v1, that you need to just play so many people and practice against every single playstyle and practice and practice. That's how I did it. And, you know, it's worked out great for me. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out. Peace.